Is it right?
You looked.
Where have I looked?
All of a sudden, they just looked at me and sprinted towards me. I have genuinely never run so fast.
I'm not a fan at all. I think she's become very, and she's coming at my girl Emily as well. Hello and welcome back to the Liam and Millie podcast. I'm Liam. This is Millie. Today we are in sunny Wales.
It's not sunny.
It is sunny. It is sunny. It rained a bit this morning, but the sun has come out, which is very fortunate for us. Before we start, guys, want to say, can you please go and like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel? And please give our socials a follow on Instagram and TikTok. We are Liam and Millie Podcast. Go and do all that before we start, and then you can enjoy this very enjoyable episode. Handing over to Millie right now.
I've actually got some very exciting news. I say more we, obviously. It's our podcast. But we have officially joined Patreon. You can join us on our group chat every single Thursday. We are giving you an exclusive third episode. So we'll still have our Tuesdays and Thursdays episode, but this will be an extra third just for you guys.
We give a lot away already, but I feel like behind the scenes, don't be expecting us to be sat here naked and stuff like that and doing all raunchy stuff, because that's not going to be happening. But we are going to be giving more.
Let's go into our chat. This is a Tuesday episode. Let's get going.
So you've been down in Devon with your friends for the weekend, haven't you?
Yeah. So one of my ASOS friends, it's quite nice because I've got a group of girls who I became really close with when I worked at ASOS, didn't I? And we were all buyer's assistants, bar one of them. She was a merchandising assistant, which you will have absolutely no clue what that means.
She was a merchant assistant, yeah. Merchandiser assistant.
Merchandiser.
Yeah.
Assistant. She was actually my MA.
Okay.
So she looked after that side for my team when I first started there. And we became best friends, and we've been best friends ever since. One of them lives in Wales, so I'll have a friend when I move here. Yep. One of them lives in Devon, and the other two live in London. So every year around Kat's birthday, we go to Devon. So she's just turned 30.
They went wine tasting, didn't you? And then it turned up being very, very drunk.
So I do have one funny story, and I'll let you tell us what you got up to on the weekend. But we did this same wine tasting thing a couple of years ago for Kat's birthday, and we had such a good time, but we haven't been able to make it work every year since then. Finally, this year, the dates matched. We could go, and there was a DJ on that day, really fun vibes. You basically choose 4 different wines from the wine list and try them, but you drink off obviously a full glass. And Kat kept going, we all have to drink at the same time. So once one person's finished, we move on to the next one. You all have to finish. So what does she do? She just kept downing them. And Zoe was really pissed off because she just cannot down drink. Yeah, she can't really hold her drink. Yeah. So we were Kat would be oh, I'm finished already. On to the next one. So then we all had to be quickly guzzle it. Anyways, we weren't really enjoying the wine tasting. We were just drinking to get drunk. Then the DJ started playing some tunes. There was no one on the dance floor, but I got up by the table. I started getting a bit
always you to get up first, isn't it?
Innit?
Always you. Centre of attention.
No, when I'm drunk, maybe I like to be at the centre of attention. Not any other time. So I've got up next to the table and I was dancing away, and then Izzy was how much do I have to pay you? We don't actually pay each other, but we always say this. How much do I have to pay you to go over to the DJ section and dance in front of everyone? And I was you ain't got to pay me nothing. Grabbed her hand and I was get in now, because she was on who dared me, and I was you're coming with me. So we've got run up, started dancing. Within 2 seconds, I'm not even joking, about 3 different groups of people on different tables come up and started dancing. So we started dancing. Obviously we're now drunk by this point, and we're sort of in the middle of these fields. This wine tasting is really how would I say it? A bit of a farm location. There was cows, there was sheep. And I decided to go say hello to the sheep. But little did I know, they weren't sheep, they were rams. And I climbed over the fence to go say hello to them. And they started chasing me.
Yeah, Millie's friend sent me a video of her, being an idiot and climbing over the fence and climbing to the, sort of the home of the rams and the sheep.
Yeah. I thought they were sheep, though.
Yeah, but there was some sheep and some rams, probably.
No, there was only
Or
three of
just
them.
all-
They were all rams. Yeah.
Okay then. Horny little rams, probably.
So I went near them and I was like, oh, hey, like that. All of a sudden, they just looked at me and sprinted towards me. I have genuinely never run so fast. And
Millie can't run fast.
I can't run fast, but it was downhill. So I am sprinting. I've got no shoes on because I had heels on. So I was like, I'm not going into this like sheep pen with.
I bet your feet were stinking.
Well,
Afterwards.
it was holly everywhere and like stinging nettles. I had stinging nettles, so Zoe had to go get one of those.
Holly.
It's not holly,
I
like
don't know. The holly was like
Christmas maybe. What's the leaf you do when you get a stinging nettle?
dock leaves.
Dock leaves. Zoe had to go get a dock leaf and like rub it all over me,
Idiot.
and that's about it. Really.
I seen a video. Yeah, Millie was just all I could see was Millie running, so it was skirt bouncing everywhere, and she's running, and there's 3 rams running after her.
And you wonder why I've got bruises all over me.
Well, it seemed like a fun weekend anyway.
What did you get up to?
So I went to Dublin for the weekend.
Yeah.
So I went on a trip with Sky Sports, and we went to watch the British and Irish Lions play against Argentina
Can't believe it.
in Dublin.
And they lost.
They lost, yeah, unfortunately. But what a weekend. Real good weekend.
Liam literally drunk 3 days straight. Didn't
I
you?
did. Yeah, I did.
Every night was a 3-4 a.m. finish. So if you want to have a go at me for bruises, I say, well, who the f*** are you staying out with till 4 a.m.?
The great team I was there with. And I went there on this trip, like I didn't know anyone before I went. I knew one person. She always like go on these trips thinking, oh, you know, what's it gonna be like? You know, don't know these people. But like, we all gelled together really well. We all just had a good drink, to be honest. We all smashed a Guinness down us.
That's, I suppose, what you do in Dublin, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very much a drinking culture. Which
Lots
is
of
great.
Guinnesses.
Lots of Guinnesses, yeah. Lots of
So
Guinnesses.
you were quite good at splitting the G.
I
Did a few videos
guys,
of those.
I am a professional. Honestly, like it was 80% success rate of splitting the G. So I'm quite proud of that, to be honest.
That's how much you drink it.
It's good. It's a good feeling to be able to do that. You know, guys, look at this. I can do it. Boom, and he does it. A lot of the people there, even though it was a rugby trip, a lot of the people on the trip were massive football fans. So there was a lot of football talk going on.
Couldn't think of anything worse.
I'm not much of a football fan, to be honest, so I wasn't really involved in the conversations. I tried to pretend like I was involved, like I was having debates, like who's the best British player ever, and I'm like, Gareth Bale's the best British player ever.
But you literally have no idea.
I do, and Gareth Bale, Kai was trying to say that Harry Kane was better than Gareth Bale. I disagree. You know, I got high knowledge on it. I disagree. But yeah, apart from that, brilliant weekend. I love Ireland. Been to Dublin now like 10 times. It's good.
All right,
good.
brag a bit more then, why don't you?
I feel like when I go to Ireland, like my Instagram and socials, I get loads of messages. Oh, come to this pub, come to that pub. Up the Irish. People love when I go to Ireland.
They absolutely do. And that kind of leads us on nicely to what we're going to, be talking about today, guys, because Liam loves to tell everyone that he is 35% Irish.
Well, yes, I am 35% Irish, but when I was
Well,
when I was out in Ireland, I was telling everyone I was 40% Irish, just to round it up. So I'm 60% Welsh, 40% Irish, so they just sound a bit better, you know.
So it's 35 though.
It's 35.
So anyone who was on that trip listening, he's added on a 5%.
But it's actually 34. It's 34%. But I added 6% on. But that's okay. That's okay.
All right, okay. Well, at least you're telling the truth.
And I
here.
find when I go out to Ireland, I sort of put on. I get this. I put like an Irish accent. Sometimes like little words. Like when I say thank you, I say thank you.
That's just giving me the ick.
And I'm like, what's the crack? What's the story?
Babe, you're literally
What's the
Welsh.
story?
No, I don't like it.
That's the 40% Irish in me, which is just picking the accent up, you know.
All right, anyway, we're going to put your Irish knowledge to the test. So
Okay.
we've got some questions that we're going to ask Liam to see how well you know Ireland, because you seem to love it so much. You've been there how many times?
Been about 10 times.
If you get them wrong, then you have to tell a truth or do a would you rather question. So a bit of kind of like a forfeit
Okay.
if you get it wrong. Nice. Starting off nice and easy. What is the capital of the Republic of Ireland?
Dublin.
You know,
Yeah, it's Dublin.
yeah? Correct. What's the most common surname in Ireland?
Ooh. I'm going to say something like...
Come on, think about it properly. I feel like you've got this in your locker.
O'Connell or Murphy or...
Choose. 1.
Murphy.
Guys, what the f***?
Is it right?
It's you looked.
Where have I looked?
You just looked.
I know lots of Murphys were Irish.
So, yeah, the answer
Sorry.
is Murphy, and there are over 50,000 Murphys
Really?
in Ireland.
Wow.
I'm actually shocked you've got that.
I told you. Bro's based, he's 40%
You
Irish.
literally love Ireland. What the fuck? What popular fast food item was invented in Dublin in the 1980s and is now famous across the UK and Ireland?
Fast food.
Item. So it's one thing.
So is it fast food or was it just food?
No, yeah, a fast food item. Right, I want to give
I'm
you
going to
a clue.
say jack potato, spuds.
You want to lock it in?
Don't look at me, Chris, something like that. Fast food.
You locking it in? Or not?
Go on, jack potato.
No.
No, give me one more. It is...
You're not going to get it. I will get. You've got this wrong, but I'll give you a clue.
Go on.
We had it a lot in Australia. Actually, we got this takeaway, this specific item, a lot. We loved it out there. We were like, well, we need more of this. You're not going to get it. It's a spice bag.
Spice bag. I literally had one out there.
Are you serious?
I had one the other day, yeah. I had a spice bag from people of Dublin. You will know it's called Jan's. I think it's pronounced Jan's. Xian. Jan's Chinese or Jan's spice bags in Dublin city centre. It was lovely
But
as well.
isn't it weird though? Because that's kind of Chinese though, no? It's Chinese
Yeah, but
food.
obviously it's Irish.
Popular in
spin on it.
Dublin.
Yeah.
So, answer is spice bag, invented in Dublin Chinese takeaways and now a national treasure. So it's funny, isn't it? Because like the Chinese or Indian takeaways that you have in the UK, like sometimes they don't actually even do that food out in China or India.
Yeah, because you have to sort of
Westernise
make it more British for the British public.
Okay, you got that wrong anyway, so yours is a forfeit now.
Okay.
Good one. I just got to the second one. I already want to ask this. Okay. Would you rather not be able to work out for a year or only see Millie twice a year?
I don't know. I feel like my mental health will be in a bad state if I didn't get to work out at all or like once a year. But obviously being without you would be difficult as well. A lot more, very difficult. So difficult. But I'd have to just work out once a year and see you the rest of the times, I think.
There's other ways that you can work out with me.
No. It means nothing. I can't work out at all. So you'd have to do all the work.
Oh no.
So even our sex life would be in the bed as well then.
No.
Yeah, you'd have to do all the work. So what would you rather? You'd have to do all the work. Doing the bed
obviously.
times.
I'm not seeing you twice a year, Liam. I literally would dump you.
Great. Okay, yeah. See you all year and then work out once a year.
Thank you.
I'll just be...
Okay, number 4. What do Irish people traditionally leave out for Santa on Christmas Eve instead of milk and cookies?
About
this logically.
Look,
My
clue?
I'm not giving you a clue.
Me clue.
If it's not milk, what Irish drink would you leave out? No clues, see? I'm just saying.
Whiskey?
Are you locking that in?
What Irish drink? If it's not milk.
Yeah.
What does it start with?
No
Give me a clue. Give me a clue.
I said strictly no clues, mate. No clues.
Okay, whiskey. I'll put in whiskey.
Your whiskey, fine. And what food?
What food?
Typical Christmas foods or for like Santa and the reindeers, If it's not milk and cookies. I'm going to give you a limit as well, time limit.
Okay,
because it's taking long.
Put in pigs and blanket.
Literally couldn't be more wrong.
Go on, tell me the answer then.
Literally so wrong. So answer is a bottle of Guinness.
All right.
Guinness.
But you're telling me, what would it be if it's like
Irish
some milk?
drink. I went Irish drink.
Right, okay.
Guinness.
I was going to say Guinness. When I said whiskey, I was going to say Guinness, but I thought, why would you leave that out?
Because it's Irish.
Yeah, all right, well.
A mince pie and a carrot for the reindeer.
Ah, right, okay.
So you're
Go on,
wrong.
next
Okay,
one.
so no, the forfeit. Thank you. Would you rather have smelly breath or smelly BO? But you have both, so just like, what one would you get rid of?
I got both.
What one would you get rid of?
I would, I know, smelly BO just amps in there, stinks. I'd rather have smelly breath.
Because you could cover smelly breath with chewing gum, but like BO, even deodorant don't cover that, mate.
Yeah, I can't be having BO. It's bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, next question is, what's the official national emblem of Ireland? And no, it's not the shamrock.
Not the shamrock. Is it the harp?
Correct.
Harp, yeah? Ooh. Yeah, correct, and I know 4 of it today.
The harp, it's even on the Irish passport and coins.
Yeah, brilliant.
And isn't it on the Guinness logo?
It is, yeah.
Hey! What's the name of the traditional Irish cure-all that supposedly fixes everything from colds to heartbreaks?
Whiskey.
Wrong. Answer, flat 7 up, especially if you're sick.
Oh, I've heard that in the past, like Sprite and stuff.
Yeah, I would say our one is Lucasade. My dad always used to get me a Lucas, like an orange, a flat orange fizzy. You know the fizzy one?
I think that's just people just like the fizzy orange Lucasade.
No, but then it needs to be flat.
Okay.
Forfeit. Do you really think girls can have boy best friends and boys can have girl best friends?
Yes, as long as the partner is friendly with them as well, and they can go out. I don't like this. I think it's weird if like your friend doesn't associate with your partner, and they just go with partner away on different places again. You know what I mean?
Oh right, yeah.
Like I'm really good friends with Nicole.
Yeah, and I love her.
And you spend time with Nicole, and you're around her. Stuff like, you know what I'm saying?
So like, if I had a boy best mate, but like you didn't like really like him or whatever, and I would like go away with him a lot and that. Yeah,
one like that. But I think if you like, if you think there's an intention there, with, you know, if it's like a motive, not a motive, like if you had a boy best friend now, and I had a feeling like he was trying to like, you know, any given opportunity I've tried to have sex with you. If you gave me an opportunity, I feel like.
So extreme.
I wouldn't want him around you.
He wouldn't be my boy best friend if he constantly tried to have sex with me.
No, but if he was like just a lot of guys waiting in the sidelines for the opportunity.
Anyway, sorry, next one. What does the Irish phrase "scarlet for ya" mean? Scarlet for ya. I'm definitely not trying to do that in an Irish accent. Go on, say it.
Scarlet for ya.
There we go.
What is the Irish phrase? Scarlet for ya.
Thingy from
Conrad Aragon. Fucking hell, Maeve. You're a crazy bitch, you know. But I fucking love you.
Weird Irish accent.
That's good. Conrad Aragon.
No, you're copying him well.
He got a weird one though.
But he sounds weird.
Yeah, but he actually doesn't even sound like that.
Sounds Jamaican, I said. Like apparently he's Irish. What's the TV show?
Mobland.
Mobland, if anyone watched that. He's apparently Irish, but it sounds like the worst Irish accent ever.
Yeah, you haven't got a good Irish accent.
What's his name?
Conrad Harrigan. Oh, in the thing, Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan. So what's the answer to that? Scarlet fear.
I don't know.
Stop hitting the mic trap.
Scarlet fear. I don't know.
Give it a guess.
Someone who's a bit of amp. Or Scarlet fear.
No. I'm mortified for you, as in second-hand embarrassment.
Okay.
I'm scarlet for you. I'm embarrassed for you.
Yeah.
So, okay, forfeit. What's the most petty reason you've ever not fancied someone?
Really dirty shoes.
Really?
Or
what the fuck? What was she wearing?
I don't know, dirty shoes, or like not like on a walk, or maybe like bad hair or something.
What? So this
bad hair extensions.
This isn't like, oh, this isn't talking from experience.
No, not experience, but like, you know,
You've never like cut a girl off because you thought, oh, I don't like that, but actually, like, it's just something that's like a bit petty.
Yeah, I can't really think. Obviously, I've cut people off for because someone's given me the ick or something, but I can't. It's been ages. I don't really know. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But stuff like going somewhere, you got dirty shoes or like bad hair. Bad hair, or like you don't know how to do your makeup or something. I know it's bad for guys, but like,
what do you mean? Don't always do your makeup?
No. Like, you don't know how to do your makeup.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like if you do makeup bad, just don't really like wear it. Yeah.
And like growing up with, you know, a mother.
Says me. I hope my makeup looks alright today.
No, it's lovely. I grew up with a mother and sister. I sort of like seen what, you know, stuff they do and stuff, and yeah.
You fancy your mum, your sister?
What the weirdo.
Last question. Why do Irish pubs traditionally have snug areas?
Snug areas.
Oh.
This
is a cool answer. I don't think you'll ever get this.
I think they have a snug area in pubs in Ireland because people are out all day drinking and they need a little corner to go into to have a little nap.
Nap?
Or a little kiss.
Little kiss.
What is it?
No, you're wrong. So women, no, the answer is so women could drink in privacy during times when it was frowned upon.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That's good. That's quite nice.
Should be the same these days. Keep them in the corner away from all the men having a drink
Yeah,
together.
I wouldn't mind that actually, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
I want my own little corner away from all the creepy men in there.
Sounds like when you go up and dance in in front of the DJ and get everyone up dancing with you. Sounds like you want a little corner. No one wants Millie in the corner.
No, not then, but like you maybe at the beginning of the night or at the end of the night.
Right, next question.
No, that's all the questions, but you need one last
that's all the questions.
One last forfeit because you got that wrong.
Okay.
What dog of yours do you like best?
Oh, I can't choose.
No, it is a forfeit. You have to choose.
What, between Dolly and Otis?
Yes.
Well, I feel like Dolly's been part of my life now for the past like 15 years. And I absolutely love her and adore her. But she is getting older and she is naturally going to die first. Otis is younger. We can do more together. We can go running together. Dolly's not much of a runner these days. So
if you're about to say what I think you're about to say,
I'd have to choose Otis. I love Dolly and she's my precious little girl. But she got less of a life left.
That's why she likes me better than you.
No. I would never tell her.
You literally favour Otis. Every time you come in, you play with him, and I'm the only one who gives Dolly attention.
I can be rough with Otis. I can slap him and grab him and have fun with him. Like Dolly, I got to be very gentle with her.
Little precious baby girl.
Yeah, but I'm a bit of a heavy-handed and aggressive. Otis likes fighting me and biting me, and Dolly's a bit more quiet.
Delicate,
yeah.
Gorgeous.
You can literally see her spine sticking out. But she's a cutie, and I've had the best 15 years of that ever. And she's been an amazing dog.
I actually said, me and your mum was talking this morning, and we were like, we should we did say Otis, we should get Otis to just come chill on the sofa with us whilst we do our next podcast when we're in Wales.
That would be fun.
But I don't think Otis would like sit and relax, but Dolly would literally sit there and sleep the whole time. And I could tickle her the whole time. So I reckon if you guys want that and you want to see little Dolly in our next podcast from Wales, I'll get her in.
We can make it happen. Otis would sit you and then he probably get a bit bored and then he want to move around.
You start going like this, pouring you in the face because and he got going.
Should have stopped playing.
Isn't it? Because he wants your attention.
Millie loves my dog. I mean, the dogs love her when Millie comes down because they just love her when she gives the dogs extra attention and actually plays with them. And
I do, don't I?
They do love her.
Like they will always sit next to me on the sofa. Like Dolly will literally sit on my lap, or like she'll curl up on my lap, or she'll like lay on my chest, and then I give them the best cuddles. But I think it's because my nails, and I can like really give them a good scratch.
But when I ask you to tickle me or give me a scratch, you're the most useless person in the world of doing that ever. Like, you put no effort.
You should tickle me.
Do you like when you ask someone to tickle or give you a scratch? She just goes. Just drags down across your and that's it then. Like, what the fuck? You need to give some nice...
You do it for 10 seconds and stop.
No, I do it good. How long do I tickle your feet for on a sofa? I tickle them for ages.
That's because it's my feet, you weirdo. Hey?
Yeah. Well, I think it's your feet. I like to tickle them more.
Yeah.
Well,
you happily would tickle them because you just...
Like the dogs, you were the dog. I like to give them extra care and attention. Because happy feet, happy partner. Happy feet, happy relationship.
Yeah.
Because as long as their feet stay happy and they stay looking good, I'm a happy man.
Do you like them at the moment? I've got
They are quite nice, yeah.
nice pink toes at the moment, and I'm quite tanned.
But I've always told Millie, I like a French tip. And she's never once got a French
Okay,
tip
sorry,
for me.
I'll get a French tip now.
Never once got a French tip for me. I'm like, it's so rude. So rude.
I think we talk about feet on every podcast. That is the end of the Irish quiz, and I can confirm that you got 3 out of 8 right.
3 out of 8. That's shocking.
That's really bad.
3 out of 8. You know what?
You're not a true Irishman.
You know, every time I'm in Ireland with my fellow Irish people, my brothers and sisters of Ireland, I'm very drunk, you know, so I'm obviously hear all these answers, which, you know, if I went there sober, I'd have 8 out of 8. Because I'm always drunk, I always seem to forget what I'm doing, forget the answers. But when I'm in Ireland, I do just fit in, you know, I'm part of the crew.
Enough of that now.
Part of the crew. But yeah, look, I love Ireland. It's my second favourite place apart from Wales.
Love Island?
No, I love Ireland.
Love Island
love
is my
Ireland.
second favourite place other than Wales.
And people of Ireland literally they love Love Island. People of Ireland, they love Love Island.
Well, I wanted to talk about Love Island, actually, because although we will talk about it more on our Patreon episode, for those that sign up to that.
Giving a real honest reviews of what you think of people.
It feels like there's a lot of tension in the villa at the moment between the girls, and like they've started to create groups, haven't they?
Well, like many people, I was a massive fan of Tony. Massive. No, I think she was cool. She was a vibe. But then now...
Oh, right. I thought you were being sarcastic. That was giving sarcasm. But
it wasn't giving sarcasm.
It was.
I was
massive fan.
Well, I was a fan. I think she was cool. She was, you know, I liked her. Now, I'm not a fan at all. I think she's become very, you know, and she's coming at my girl Emily as well.
Personally, I don't understand it because from what I've seen, Emily does actually just genuinely like seem like a nice girl. And I get where Tony was coming from when she said apparently when someone was leaving and it was kind of a bit of a doom and gloom situation, and apparently she was saying, "Oh, she was like, I'm such in a good mood. Like, I can't believe I'm still here," which isn't the right time and place to be saying that when like someone's friends just left or whatever, right? There is a time and place. So I get that. But to carry on and be this extreme and like sort of ostracize her and like have an argument with her in the villa in front of everyone, I don't think that those girls have gone about it in a nice way. And I don't know why Shakira then ended up getting involved. It was kind of like an argument between Tony and Emily. And then Shakira was just putting her 2 pence in.
What I will say, Tony wasn't too happy that Emily was like overly happy during that moment.
Yeah.
But for instance now, Megan and Tommy were really happy. But Tony had no issue about Megan and Tommy being really happy. It's the fact Emily was really happy. Like Tony's saying, it's nothing to do with Connor.
It must do.
But it must have something to do with Connor because Emily's really happy with Connor.
Agreed.
And Tony didn't like that. But she didn't have an issue with Tommy and Megan being really happy or anyone else being really happy. And I think Emily, she is maybe sometimes overly happy and like, you know,
she is just
overly nice sometimes, which is absolutely fine. But then maybe that's like pissing Tony off, like, you know, why are you always happy? Like
when someone's just so nice and so kind and like, you know, it almost feels a little bit false or maybe a bit over the top, and you might think, like, how can you never be in a bad mood? Like,
I know, but maybe that's just Tony, like, you know, Amy's just happy and she's herself, and that's absolutely fine.
I'm not saying I agree with that, but like maybe that's
make sure you say no agree with that, because me and you will be fighting.
What, you fancy her?
No,
well then,
you know, we back up people from home, yeah.
I'm backing her as well. I'm my fellow Welshie, yeah, because I'm gonna live here soon. But do you remember when Emily came in and they were all watching it, weren't they, on the screen? And then the other 2 girls got absolutely rinsed, Yasmin and Militia. They got absolutely rinsed and all the girls went for them. But Tony actually pulled Emily for a chat and was like, by the way, you was the most respectful out. Remember? You was the most respectful out of the girls. Like, the way you handled that was really good. Like, don't worry. Like, there's no like beef there. Like, I like the way you handled it.
But they look very friendly. Like, they always call Emily saying, oh, like, Tony, like, I love you, and like, you know, I hope everything's okay with me and you. And Tony was like absolutely fine, but then she switched up. So
weird. So I don't know. To be honest, the thing is, it does naturally happen, I think, between the girls. Most of the time, the boys never really create two separate groups. You can tell who is closer to who in the boys. Like you might have like two of them or three of them where like you see that they have a better friendship than the others, but they all sort of stay together as a group. With girls, we don't want to be that friends of everyone kind of vibe. Like we like having small amounts of friends that like quality over quantity. And it was the same in our series. Me, Lucinda and Chloe kind of like was a bit ostracized, and like it was the three of us and then it versus the other girl because we were the three bombshells and like they kind of didn't really like warm to us.
But that's mean guys are just easier. Guys are easier.
Easy, simple, dull and boring.
Dull and boring. But yeah, Shakira's putting a 5 pence in, and which is fine. She does, she deserves to
have her opinion. But then it made me feel sad that no one stuck up for Emily.
I know. I don't like the ganging up on Emily
because all the other girls, Emily seems to be friends with more people in the villa than those three girls, right? So it's like then she went over to the group and was like, "Oh, like she's saying this, and I don't understand why," and all that. And then like everyone was a bit like, "Oh, what the hell?" But then when Tony came over, no one stood up for Emily and like gave back to Tony the way Shakira did. Obviously, Shakira and Tony, I think, are just really close as friends, and Shakira felt like she had to stick up for Tony. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there seems to be that there will be a bit of a divide because obviously Emily is being a little bit too much with Connor. I don't want to talk too much about it because I think we're going to talk about that on the Patreon episode. But now Connor's pulling Megan, and Megan and Emily are very close friends. So that's going to start to become very awkward.
Have a little wife swap going on.
If one of my friends in the villa start pulling you for chats, won't be my mate no more.
And that's that, guys. Thank you all for listening. This has been our Tuesday episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please hit us up on our socials at Liam and Millie Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. You can find all our clips there and all the stuff from the episodes. But that's it. Thank you all for listening, and we will see you on Thursday.
See you on Thursday. Bye.
Liam and Millie is a Sony Music Entertainment production.